What is happening in Hollywood? Clint Eastwood is singing the praises of Tom Cruise. We've got the inside scoop on what the legendary director really thinks about the Top Gun Maverick star, and it's a revelation. Next up, we're diving into a hilarious report about Tom Cruise and his new fitness obsession. Is he really tracking his death-defying stunts with a Fitbit? You won't believe the details. Then, Leonardo DiCaprio is weighing in on his upcoming role, and he's drawing a direct comparison to Tom Cruise's iconic Mission Impossible persona. But it's not what you think. Find out why he says his character is the polar opposite. And that's not all. We're breaking down the latest on Tom Cruise's potential career pivot and what it means for Hollywood. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Clint Eastwood's ultimate seal of approval for Tom Cruise. In the rarefied air of Hollywood legends, few names resonate as powerfully as Clint Eastwood. Now, it's revealed that Eastwood himself holds Tom Cruise in exceptionally high regard, even calling him the career that future generations will look back on. This high praise comes directly from Eastwood, shared through filmmaker Cameron Crowe, who recounted a striking anecdote from a casual conversation. Crowe, who has a unique connection to both cinematic giants, shared that during a party, Eastwood spontaneously brought up Cruise's name, expressing a profound belief in the enduring legacy of his career. In 100 years, they're gonna look back. That's the career, Tom Cruise's career, Eastwood reportedly said, highlighting Cruise's consistent box office dominance and undeniable star power over decades, most recently exemplified by the massive success of Top Gun, Maverick. What makes this endorsement even more remarkable is that Eastwood and Cruise have never actually worked together, underscoring Eastwood's perception of Cruise's unparalleled impact on cinema. Furthermore, Crowe speculated that Cruise might be preparing for a significant career shift, moving towards more character-driven roles akin to Paul Newman, a transition that could fry people's minds. This aligns with reports that Cruise is looking to collaborate with auteur directors like Alejandro G. Iñárritu and potentially reteam with Paul Thomas Anderson, signaling a new phase after his blockbuster action tenure. The public reaction to Eastwood's endorsement has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans and industry insiders alike marveling at the mutual respect between two Hollywood titans. Many see this as a testament to Cruise's sustained excellence and Eastwood's keen eye for true cinematic greatness. But what does this mean for the future of Tom Cruise's action-packed legacy? Get ready, because next we're uncovering a wild report about how Tom Cruise is staying in shape. Tom Cruise's extreme stunt-tracking fitness regimen. In a move that sounds straight out of one of his blockbuster films, Tom Cruise has reportedly embraced a new extreme fitness tracker, the Fitbit, with a rather unconventional goal of 10,000 daily stunts. This revelation paints a picture of the dedication and perhaps even eccentricity that fuels the action star's legendary career. According to a humorous report, the 62-year-old actor views his Fitbit not just as a step counter, but as a crucial tool for logging his daily high-octane activities. Cruise apparently sees activities like a leisurely sprint across a crumbling bridge in the morning or scaling the Burj Khalifa on the weekend as legitimate stunts to be meticulously tracked. He even demonstrated the device's capabilities by performing a daring dive off a building, landing on a motorcycle, and firing a gun mid-ride, all logged as 4 stunts. The obsession is so intense that he claims to go mad if he doesn't hit his 10,000 stunt target, even admitting to jumping out of 3 helicopters before realizing he wasn't wearing the device. The report also humorously notes that Cruise found an Apple Watch less useful, as it kept dialing 911, a testament to the high-stakes nature of his daily routine. While the Fitbit's waterproof capabilities were questioned, the underlying message is clear. Tom Cruise takes his physical preparedness to an almost unbelievable level. This quirky anecdote has sent fans into a frenzy, with many debating whether it's a genuine glimpse into his intense training or a witty commentary on his on-screen persona. Regardless, it reinforces his image as an actor who pushes the boundaries of what's possible. Could this be the secret to his enduring stamina? Next, we're exploring how another Hollywood icon, Leonardo DiCaprio, is doing the exact opposite of Tom Cruise. Clint Eastwood's high praise for Tom Cruise, a missed collaboration. In the grand tapestry of Hollywood, certain names are synonymous with enduring stardom. Clint Eastwood, a legend in his own right, has identified Tom Cruise as the actor whose career will stand the test of time, proclaiming him an on-screen legend that tops all legends. This profound endorsement comes from Eastwood, shared by filmmaker Cameron Crowe, who revealed the anecdote during a recent interview. Crowe recounted a moment where Eastwood, without any prior collaboration, leaned over and stated, "Tom Cruise." He elaborated, "In 100 years, they're gonna look back, that's the career, Tom Cruise's career." This sentiment highlights Cruise's remarkable consistency at the box office and his magnetic screen presence, evident in recent blockbusters like Top Gun, Maverick, and the Mission: Impossible franchise. Interestingly, this admiration wasn't limited to words. Years ago, Eastwood had envisioned directing a remake of A Star is Born and had his sights set on Tom Cruise for the leading role, with Beyoncé as his co-star. Cruise, having showcased his singing ability in Rock of Ages, seemed a viable candidate. However, Cruise was committed to filming Oblivion at the time, and the project ultimately never materialized, with both stars and eventually Eastwood moving on. Bradley Cooper would later direct and star in the successful adaptation with Lady Gaga. The revelation of Eastwood's high regard for Cruise, coupled with the near-miss collaboration on A Star is Born, has sparked considerable discussion among fans and critics. Many are speculating about the potential magic that could have unfolded had these two cinematic giants joined forces. It seems Tom Cruise inspires legendary status across the board. But is he influencing the next generation of actors, or is someone taking a completely different path? Leonardo DiCaprio contrasts his new role with Tom Cruise's Mission: Impossible. In anticipation of his upcoming film, One Battle After Another, Leonardo DiCaprio has drawn a striking parallel between his character and the iconic persona of Tom Cruise in the Mission: Impossible franchise, stating his role is essentially the opposite. Directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and based on Thomas Pynchon's novel Vineland, One Battle After Another features DiCaprio as Bob Ferguson, a former revolutionary. DiCaprio explained his character's contrast to Ethan Hunt by saying, "Bob does everything wrong, and he doesn't land or stick any of his stunts." This description positions Ferguson as a flawed, perhaps even comically inept, protagonist in stark contrast to Cruise's infallible, stunt-performing hero. The film boasts a stellar ensemble cast, including Benicio del Toro, Teyana Taylor, and Sean Penn. Del Toro expressed his admiration for DiCaprio, noting how he shaped his performance around DiCaprio's character, calling him the story. Regina Hall, who plays Deendra, described shooting the film as amazing, praising Anderson's meticulous direction and the script's blend of laughter, strong messaging, humor, wit. DiCaprio's comparison has generated significant buzz, highlighting the diverse approaches to action and character portrayal in Hollywood. Fans are intrigued by the prospect of seeing DiCaprio in a role that deliberately subverts the typical action hero archetype, especially when juxtaposed against the benchmark set by Tom Cruise. It's fascinating to see how different actors interpret heroism on screen. But before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap of the biggest stories today. All right, Hollywood insiders, let's do a lightning recap. Clint Eastwood sees Tom Cruise's career as one for the history books. Tom Cruise is apparently counting his stunts on a Fitbit. Leonardo DiCaprio is playing the exact opposite of Tom Cruise in his new film. And we've explored the future of Cruise's acting career. That's all for today, but don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Hollywood Men for all the hottest updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment, drop a comment below telling us your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you next time.